If you're just joining us, so we are continuing to follow some breaking news out of central Oklahoma, the Oklahoma City area, specifically the community of Moore, Oklahoma, where a tornado struck this afternoon at mid-afternoon. Many report that this was probably certainly an F-4 tornado, possibly an F-5. That is the highest you can possibly go. There are neighborhoods that are wiped out. You can see folks walking around. This is just some of the damage. There are other buildings that are on fire right now. There is a rescue underway at an elementary school where reportedly 75 people are trapped inside.
You can really just tell the chaos going on there. People just walking around not knowing what to do. First, emergency crews are unable to get to some of those fires because of the debris and the stuff that's just been thrown everywhere. We understand from the Oklahoma Department of Transportation that I-35 is closed in both directions through the area. So that is, of course, hampering emergency crews' efforts to get there and help. As you mentioned, fires, and really one of the most touching things we've been hearing about now is that elementary school. We know of at least 2 elementary schools that were hit in Moore. One of them, all the kids are accounted for right now, but there are still kids believed to be trapped at one of the elementary schools, and we are following that closely.
And there are pictures from the ground of the twister that went through around 3:30 this afternoon in Moore, Oklahoma. This has wiped out cell phone service, adding to the chaos of folks not being able to connect with family members. You heard Jim's a very poignant story about his family members. He was in the dark here as the afternoon went on, but fortunately he was able to get in contact with his family, and they are okay. But again, 75 people trapped at Plaza Towers Elementary School. They believe it's a 3rd grade class that may be trapped under the debris there, and they are being pulled out, and crews are converging on that scene right now.
We cannot imagine, as a parent, what you are dealing with right now. You see the images of that tornado, 1 to 2 miles wide, at least 1 mile wide, and that's on the bottom, that's on the base. What actually went across the ground, a huge tornado, and you can tell just from the destruction there just how far spread and wide that tornado hit. Look at the car flipped over there. We saw all kinds of vehicles thrown all over the place, miles away from where they actually are, yards and yards away from where they were. We saw fires just from top of houses on fire with no crews, emergency crews around them to actually get there to help. This is devastating.
And so far, no numbers released by officials. They're just trying to get their arms around what's happening right now. And we may be several hours away from getting any casualty estimates from central Oklahoma right now.